Uh, yo, I should be live. I think I'm live. Okay. Yeah, I am. Cool. Yeah, I'm bored, so I figured I'd go live early today. I've literally nothing better to do, so... I was thinking about, like, going out, but it's too hot, so... Yeah, I'm stuck inside. Well, literally, it's been, like, too hot to think or really do anything, so... we're gonna do some art, I guess. I might go live later and play some games, but I don't know. We might stream twice today. I figured I would try going live earlier, because I don't know. I never did that. Well, that's not true, I did the other day. Last week, but... I figured I would go live again. Early. Because I could probably get a few hours in. I've not been streaming as much as I would have liked. Just need to set up Clip Studio. I still can't seem to figure out my TikTok live thing, so I think I'm just gonna not deal with it for a little bit. I reached out to support and they gave me the generic response that they're looking into it, so I'm just gonna try to give it some more time. I'm not gonna force streams because it's not really fun for me to have to deal with tech issues. Whenever I go live, I'm worrying if I'm gonna disconnect or not, so for now, we're only live on YouTube and Twitch. No TikTok today, because I can't be bothered to deal with that. So I'm gonna swap over. Wait for this to load. Yeah, I guess I'll just get started. I was trying to see if I could fix my stream overlay, but I couldn't get that to work for the life of me, so... yeah. We're just gonna chill and draw for a little bit. Like I said, I was supposed to go out, but... I just spent the morning playing FF14. Because I go back and forth with that game, but I recently just beat ARR, so... I'm excited to move into Heavensward, and, I also bought, Horizon Forbidden West, and I bought Near Replicants from the Steam sale, and I'll probably end up getting, like, Life is Strange 2 before the sale's over, but, yeah, I also did a little bit of shopping for games and stuff. Where did my layer go? I swear I changed one thing. No. Oops. Search layer. There we go. Yeah. I also did a bunch of, like, writing too, so... even though I wasn't streaming, I was still working on stuff. And maybe we'll go for a little bit of the storyboard today, actually. It's nice to actually be live and not feel like you get tired. I really need to stream more, like, in the middle of the day, because I think that would work, especially when I'm not at work. It probably wouldn't be a regular thing, but, like, if I were to go to the park and draw, or if I were to be off of work, yeah, I would stream in the middle of the day. But it's just to make up for the time that I missed, so... I think Discord went off. I guess I'll send a Skype ping for Twitch. And I think we'll pretty much be ready to go. Only on Twitch and YouTube today, though. I can't be bothered to deal with TikTok Live. It just does not work with my computer for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna see if, like, streaming earlier gets me more viewers. Because I never stream at this hour. Gonna copy the link. Blue Sky. Also, I might not signed in on Blue Sky. I don't remember my password. It should be this. I'll probably just have to do it. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I would just do it on my phone, but I didn't have to. Rare early art stream. I'm bored. So I'm live. VTuber. Okay. Surely this is the right link. Okay, there we go. Make sure it goes to the right place. Okay, yeah, it does. Oh, yeah. Been doing a lot of stuff offline. Yeah, we're gonna see if me going live earlier helps anything. Okay. I think we're ready to go. And I want to do some storyboard stuff, so I think we're gonna do that. I'm still not entirely sure about Kyoko's design, but I feel like it's good enough to, like, do storyboard stuff, so that's what we're gonna do. I was coming up with ideas for, like, the, I guess book cover for, my series, so I guess we could do that too. I'm not sure how long I'll go, but I got nothing but time, so at least for a couple hours. And maybe I'll take a break to, like, eat and stuff, and we might go live later to play some games. So we perhaps double stream, maybe? I don't know yet, though. But right now, yeah. Like I said, I'm probably gonna take a break from trying to stream on TikTok because it's not working on my computer. And I don't know why it's not working. But I can't be bothered to deal with, like, tech issues because it's taking away from my enjoyment of streaming because I do like to stream. I want to stream more. Why is my phone acting up? Yeah, I do wish I had more time to stream, but right now, we're gonna make it work. And I lost my reference and I can't find it. Of course. Classic. I was just looking at this reference the other day and I didn't save it. Apparently I did not. Duo portraits. But yeah, I was looking up all sorts of, like, different, poses for my characters so that they look good on a book cover. Because I want to draw the book cover by hand. Well, it's not really a book. It's just more or less a promotional banner. And then I guess when I do the drawing, I'll probably go over it again and add, like, all the fancy little graphics, although I'm still probably going to keep it simple. I don't like overly cluttered designs for books and webtoons, because, yeah. I believe in keeping things simple. But I did a version of this drawing in my sketchbook, so I'm gonna put it in digital art, so I'm gonna do a new tab. I still can't figure out how to have my image on the side of my canvas, because I'm really just bootlegging it here and putting it into Clip Studio, which I guess isn't bad for, like, what I'm doing, but it sort of crunches my poses up a little bit more than I would want. But I don't know how to put this in a way that doesn't, like, put space in my stuff. Actually, I have the reference on my second monitor anyways. Okay, so I think we're ready to just start drawing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break from TikTok streams until I figure this out. Or I might just stop it altogether, because, like, I was monetized, but also it's not really worth the stress because my streams will obviously do worse if I have to worry about them constantly disconnecting. But I don't have that problem with OBS when it comes to like Twitch or YouTube, so... Speaking of which, I need to pull up YouTube chat real quick. Because I don't see it on here. I was also going in and changing my OBS for the 50 millionth time, because I had some updates that I needed to do. And when you update on here, when you update, it sort of messes with how you have your little setup, so I was fixing that. But yeah, I had to go in and make sure like everything was like working properly, because when I last streamed, I kept getting disconnected both on OBS and apparently TikTok Live. Now I don't know if it's their system making me not be able to stream like I normally did, so yeah, I'm gonna stream without it and see if that makes a difference. But yeah, we're just gonna work on an idea that I had for the book cover. We might do some storyboarding later. But yeah, apart from art, I've been doing a lot of writing. Although I hit a bit of a snag recently, so... Yeah, I've been trying to supplement my time between writing and playing FF14 during my long weekend. Which was nice, I guess. I feel like that game is good for if you want to, like, do fantasy, like, type, art or stories. Because when I play that game, I get a ton of inspiration for some reason. So it's kind of been good that my mind has been stuck on that game for, like, the past 2 months. But it's not a good stream game, so I probably won't stream it. But, yeah, it's pretty much just been chilling, not doing too much. It's been really too hot to do much of anything, if I'm being honest. But that's just Texas in summer. I do want to do more IRL stuff, so maybe when the weather finally cools down, we'll go to the park and draw. I'll probably have to take my phone and my battery charger, but I think I could probably get like a decent setup. I don't know where I put my other tripod though. So if I can't find it, I'll have to probably get another one, but I'd probably get one with the light so that lighting isn't an issue, because that's the only issue when it comes to streaming on my phone. I can't turn on my flash, so everything looks a little dark. Even if I'm like in a relatively light, I guess setting rather. Yeah, it's been a bit of a challenge, but I just have to look at like IRL phone streams and stuff, and then maybe we'll do art videos. On the go too. That could be fun. But yeah, apart from that, not much else has been going on. Just been working on my projects, which I'm actually glad that I have the time to do. Because I've been wanting to do it for a while, but work and stuff have gotten in the way, and family stuff has also been kind of busy. But I think after this week, like I said, things should be more regular with streams. I don't know if I can stream Sunday, but I know I can Monday because I don't have anything planned then. So, either I come back live later this evening and we play a game, or maybe I'll go live tomorrow and we'll play a game, or Monday or something, but I'll probably make an announcement in my Blue Sky, so stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much what we've been doing, or what I've been up to. I got new games, so I do need to try to, I guess whittle down to my Steam library because it's very full. And like I have like a ton of games that I need to play that I haven't played. I keep buying stuff, but I've been too busy to play. Well, I don't want to say too busy, but just haven't been in a mindset to play games. And yeah, don't be like I do and have like a big Steam library of stuff I need to play. But yeah, I'm just sketching notes, I suppose. I could probably make this a little bigger. So we're gonna scale it up. Obviously it's a book cover, so I need my characters to like stand out. I don't need them to like be static. But it's nice to stream early. I would like to do it more. If I can help it. Like I said, that probably wouldn't happen unless it's like on the weekend. I can't stream early during the week, that's for sure. Unless I come straight home and start stream. But there's usually stuff that I have to do anyways after work, so that's probably not too likely. Unless I could go, like I said, I go to the park or something after work. I think that would be fun anyways. But yeah, I said that the beginning of the month might be a little iffy on streams, but no, it shouldn't be any issues. So I'm just blocking in the shapes for my pose. I actually thought about this pose quite a bit. I drew it a few times in my sketchbook, so sometimes when I draw like a thumbnail, like I said, it's quicker to do it in my sketchbook than just do it digitally. I don't know why it is. Like why my brain is just like that, but yeah, I don't know why that is. But maybe I'll post like the traditional version on Blue Sky, because I cleaned up the sketch earlier and I actually think it looks pretty nice. Okay. I did capture both of the characters. And I think I am doing that okay. It also probably helps to do digital art when I'm not feeling tired, which is the kind of sucky thing that I've been running to. Because obviously I don't have like a portable way to do digital art currently. And I tried to download like Clip Studio on my phone and like get one of those cheap stylus. I don't know how people draw on their phone. I think I'm too much of a boomer to be able to do that effectively and make it something that actually looks good. So I have to do it on like my graphic tablet, although like I said, I'm thinking of getting like a iPad or something to do digital art with. That way, if I'm not at home or I'm not in front of my computer, I could still do digital art. Because like I can do just sketchbook art anywhere and it's not an issue, but like trying to do all that like on your phone, and my phone is still like not super small, but like that's still too small. My eyes don't like that very much. Anyways. So, yeah, I've been just writing and stuff. I need to start coming up with my next video idea anyways, so if I don't go live again, I'll probably be recording or editing, because there is a video that I wanted to make that I actually do want to talk about. It's the whole use of AI art in protests, which I've talked about previously, but I feel like it bears worth repeating, especially now when people are trying to protest and stuff. I think it's funny business to be using, like, corpo AI stuff when you're trying to like advocate against corporations, but I touched this briefly on a previous video, but I kind of want to talk about it again because obviously protesting is the thing to do. Well, I don't want to say it like that, but protesting and like civil disobedience is the thing that is obviously more prominent now because of everything going on. And like I can in good faith advocate for people to use Gen AI, which is the thing that we're trying to protest against, but oh no, I already wrote a script for that video, so I just need footage, which I don't have quite yet. But that's pretty much what we're gonna, which I'll be working on if I don't go live again today. I also still need to finish Telltale Walking Dead. So maybe we might do that later. I don't know, it depends on how I feel. But I'm live now, so we're gonna make the most of it. Let me grab this. Like in this face, I'm not trying to be too detailed. Which is also probably why people say to sketch with a dull pencil, because in my other reference, I had her facing the other way. But I think I do kind of like it more when she's looking at Lucy. So I'm gonna have her face this way instead. Because in the other reference that I had, she was looking the other way. But it's nice to see my characters in more of a concrete way. Even if I'm not 100% sure about her design, it's fun to draw her. And she looks cute, so drawing cute girls is like pretty fun. And I was watching that video the other day about how art fight can be a bit misogynistic. I think that was a good video. I never participated in art fight, and honestly, I don't have the time to do it. Maybe I'll do it next year if I'm like better prepared, because like I feel like these two characters would be good for that type of content. But like I don't really know anything about art fight, and I never participated in it. But I think it's important to like have more diverse characters, because like in a place that's supposedly so progressive, the way that people treat their OCs is like a little sus. Because like they try to be progressive and so far left, I guess. And I don't mean to sound like a boomer, but like they try to be so progressive that they have the opposite effect. Because like, I don't know. I guess how you go about writing your character does sort of matter depending on how you use them. Especially if you're going to claim them to be a part of a certain culture. Because, like, that's not right. And, like, kind of want to stand for something when you write your stories, because art is political, and, like, there's no shying away from stuff like that. It's just be mindful about what you do and how you portray your characters, I think. At least that's what I'm trying to do in my story anyways. I want it so that, I talk about different folklore, but I still want to be respectful of the places that I mentioned in my story. Because, like, one of my characters is based in Louisiana, Lucy here on the left. And, like, I have, like, family from Louisiana. It's sort of like my background, even though I didn't grow up there, but I wanted to take my time to do the story. That way I do my research properly, and, like, I don't know, I don't want to be just putting stuff in the story because I think it looks cool and not really think about the consequence of what I'm doing, because I think that's the lack of responsibility that sometimes some, not all, but some people do when it comes to like writing fictional worlds. Because like, You think you're adding something that's like cool, but you're just feeding into a particular stereotype, or just... Yeah, I just want to avoid that in my story. So I like being well read, though. And like doing the research for these characters has been a lot of fun. So in this case, she was wearing like a huge sweater. But I don't think I'm gonna really draw the clothes in this layer. This is mainly just the pose in the face. And then I guess we can just go to the next layer. I don't know if I'm gonna color all of this. Maybe, it depends. But right now we're chilling and having fun, which is like all I really wanted to do. And like I really had nothing to do, so I figured why not go live also. We turn down the opacity. And I'm gonna change the color here. Okay. Because I think that makes a lot of a difference when you're doing sketch studies. Although I think I might have turned down its opacity a little bit too much, so let me turn it up just a little bit. The one thing I do like about digital art is that you'll never lose your sketch. Unless you like accidentally delete your layer or something. Because that's something that tends to happen with like traditional art. If you're painting or coloring, you can lose your sketch. Which kind of sucks, because like I feel like with my sketches when I'm like the most loose drawing wise. I also didn't really draw much today. Actually, I don't think I draw at all today, so. Turns out like when I'm tired, I don't really, well, I'm not tired, I have less room to like, I guess warm up my hands. But, yeah, it's been pretty fun to come up with these characters and do the writing. It's really fun. I want to share more updates about it really soon. But I haven't exactly figured out how I wanted to go about doing that. Also, let me redo this eye, because I think... Oh, that's way too big. I think I could probably do a better job on this side. And she's looking towards us, towards the camera. It's nice to stream earlier, that's for sure. Because I know sometimes streaming too late is also probably what's harming my viewer count, because I'm still trying to get to affiliate. Well, it's been a little bit more difficult because I can't be as consistent as I want. Because I start at 7:30. Because that's the goal anyways. Let's see. What else? I didn't really do too much else this weekend. Well, it's still Saturday, so... Not that there's really too much to do. Like I said, it's 100 degrees, so I'm not even entertaining the fact of going out, because I was thinking of going to the beach. But, that ain't happening, because it's 96 degrees currently. It's gonna be hot for a while. Yeah, I don't even really want to bother with the weather. But I guess if it's giving me time to work on my projects, that's probably a good thing. I'll take it at face value here. So I had the jaw here. I'm also looking at like my original drawing that I made for this, and maybe we'll compare the two, because like I said, I feel like my art style is like giga different between like digital and like traditional art. And I don't know why it is. And it's not inherently like a bad thing, it's just something that I noticed when I was like doing my studies. I also had the ear showing. I also need to film that sketchbook tour, so maybe I'll do that after stream, or I'll probably film it tomorrow. But I don't think that that's the next video that I want to release anyway, so even if I take a little bit on that, it's not the end of the world. I would do it live on I would do it live on stream, but I think there's some things in my sketchbook that might accidentally dox me, so I'm not gonna do that. So I would just have to go through it and like edit to make sure that I don't have anything in there, because I do remember that I sticked a couple like stickers and like things in there that may contain some personal information, so we're not gonna do that. But yeah, I don't think it's like much, but I just want to make sure before I like do it and accidentally show something I'm not supposed to show. So that's probably what I will do later if I don't stream again. But yeah, I like streaming on TikTok, but they're making it way too much of a pain. And support got back to me, so maybe I'll get an actual answer soon. Okay. I think the biggest thing is like her nose that I'm not getting quite right here. I think the eyes look good. Because like in my like traditional drawing, I feel like I draw like rounder faces in my digital art. I don't capture that quite as well. Something else that is added in like my I guess prologue, which I guess I can talk about because it's not really a spoiler, it's something I talked about previously, was adding like the thing about her family, Lucy's family, being like socialites, like they know the goings on in their like community or neighborhood. And it's gonna be pretty important for talking about some of like the urban legends, because it's gonna be like half urban legend and half gossip that she heard from like other people. Because like I feel like Lucy's definitely one of those people that's like in the window. She knows something about everyone, and she may or may not air people's dirty laundry out if given the chance to do it. It's usually for a good purpose, but let's just say she's a little of a drama frog type of character. But since this story, why is the hand so big? I need to make that smaller. Since the story is like set in like the 60s and 70s, obviously social media is not a thing, but she would definitely be one of those drama frogs. And I need to make that hand smaller. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so she's like so, and her family's someone that like knows everyone in town, which I guess is sort of like a common thing in the South with people being pretty tight knit, especially in like New Orleans, because that's still like a thing. Although I don't know how much of a thing that is after Katrina, but like everybody knows everyone. And it's like a small world type place, if that makes sense. Like, for a big city, it doesn't feel like that. Although, I don't know, do people consider New Orleans to be a big city? I don't, particularly. But yeah, especially, like, at the time that this is set in. So yeah, she's a little bit of a drama queen, but she uses her nosiness for good most of the time, clueless. I guess I've really been drawn to this character because, again, she reminds me of, like, people in my own family. So, getting to represent her, like, good is, like, important to me. Because it still sort of represents me. So that's probably why I've been obsessed with drawing her a lot lately. I guess we do Kyoko's face, which I'm still not 100% sure about. But I think I'm getting a little bit better at drawing her. Yeah, I enjoy listening to like Zelda music while I draw lately, because I think that's been like good. Also, hello, welcome to chat. I'm just drawing my characters here for like a little cover for my prologue. I've been thinking about this for like a while and I'm actually working on it, so that's what we're doing today. It's pretty fun. I think this face is actually kind of cute for her, and she has like a mole here. And something else, like I said, I've been doing is I've just been giving my characters a lot of moles. I don't know why. It's just fun to do, I guess. Yeah, this just seems to be the thing to do, but, I usually don't go live this early, but I had nothing better to do, really, so I figured I might as well do it and see if things would be different if I streamed a little earlier. I think the only reason why I don't have affiliate is because I don't have a set streaming schedule. And of course, the one week that I do try to set one, I have things to do that come up unexpectedly. So, gotta try to be more consistent. I think maybe tomorrow's the only other day that I'll probably need to take off because of family stuff, but... And even then, I still don't know. We might not be going anywhere, so... If not, we might stream again tomorrow. Or later this evening, maybe. It depends. I think that if I got like a tablet or like an iPad or something, I could probably stream earlier. Or just do more impromptu TikTok streams, because trying to stream on TikTok with this setup that I currently have is just not fun. And I don't want to do it. And I have to worry if my stuff is gonna disconnect, because my computer's just like that. My streaming setup just disconnects for no reason. Um, and I don't really know why TikTok Live just has problems connecting. I don't have this problem with OBS unless my internet's like acting up. But the last time I streamed, both of my streams wanted to crash, so that was fun to deal with. But I've been live for like, how long have I been live for? Like, already 40 minutes. I've not had any issues or any bitrate dropping. This is all because TikTok wouldn't get back to me about streaming on multi-streaming. Because I asked them, I told them, because I was using Streamlabs and, well, not Streamlabs, Stream Elements and Restream. Like I said, the way that you can stream on TikTok is you have to apply for it. You just don't get your stream key like you would for Twitch or YouTube. And like, as such, I have to apply, like I said, and I already had over 2,000 subscribers, and I already provided like my Twitch account to show that I do stream. And I guess maybe I could have showed YouTube as well, but I didn't think the need to do that because I had more viewership on Twitch. And yeah, when I tried to stream that way, it worked for like the first few streams, and then all of a sudden, my streaming access was revoked. Now, I'm a part of like a TikTok agency, so that ordinarily shouldn't happen, because that's the point of being an agency, so you can get like access to stream key. So I don't know why I was revoked. I talked to my manager, he didn't know why I was revoked. I tried to apply, I kept getting revoked, and I have to pretty much wait 30 days. I talked to support, but I don't really have a guarantee that that will happen any sooner. So I can't say if that's something that I did or what. My account on TikTok account is clean or any whatever. I don't have like any particular violations. And like the biggest thing that I've really ever had to deal with on TikTok was like music copyright related stuff, but that even then that's not really a real flag for your account. They just mutes the video. So it's not even like a serious like, oh no, you're gonna get banned type thing, because like I don't do stuff like that that would get me into trouble. And like, apart from that, I hadn't had any other issues streaming on Twitch, so I know it's not like an issue with me streaming. I guess the issue is just them wanting to use their proprietary like software to stream. But TikTok Live is like, it has like a ton of problems. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, because it is what it is. It's just not fun to use. It's clunky. It constantly disconnects. And it makes me not want to stream on there. So, unless I can figure out what's going on, I might not stream on TikTok in a near future. Unless I can see what's going on, because, like, other than that, I have no reason to, like, be banned on that platform, so dealing with that is, like, a massive pain, and it was sort of bumming me out of streaming, which is not fair to you guys, because I like to stream. I like streaming on Twitch. I like streaming on YouTube. I think my YouTube streams have been going pretty well. Like, I don't have consistent viewership, but I noticed that people watch my VODs, so I must be doing something right. But apart from that, yeah, I'm the type of person that if I deal with like too many like hiccups to do something, I'm just not gonna want to do it. Because if I have to worry about my stuff not working like it's supposed to, it tilts me. And I don't like feeling like that. But that's just the way that I am. Yeah, I can't really fix that, but I check to make sure that like I have no violations or anything, and that I do everything like I'm supposed to, because like that's a very serious thing. Twitch you can get away with like more, even if you like play copyright stuff, they aren't gonna really do anything but then mute your VOD for like certain portions if you're playing like copyright stuff. But I tried my hardest not to play anything that might like get me in trouble on TikTok, because I think they're a lot more stricter. Although I feel they might actually be more strict than like YouTube. Because there even then it doesn't like flag your whole account. It just has it to where part of your VOD is like muted if you're playing like copyright stuff, which is totally fair. Especially if I haven't been playing by the rules, but I was also wondering too, because like my TikTok account is a business account, and I wonder if I switch to like a personal account, will that fix anything? Or will that make it worse? But I haven't really switched it yet because I would have to redo my links and stuff. And look, I'm kind of lazy, so maybe I will try to switch my account over and see if I have a personal account, will that affect my streaming permissions? I was led to believe that it doesn't, but these days I don't know. Other people, like I said, have dealt with this problem, and like there doesn't really seem to be much of a solution. I reached out to Restream, which what I was using to multi-broadcast, and they were like, "This is TikTok's problem. We don't have anything to do with that. If you have a problem, you need to tell TikTok, but we can add you to like a group thing because other people have been having the same problem." So, and this isn't just like Restream either. This is a problem with like Streamlabs. I was gonna try Streamlabs, but I'm not gonna pay for another software just for the same thing to happen, so unless I can get like an answer about why this is even happening in the first place, I'm not gonna bother with TikTok streams. I'm just gonna stick with Twitch and YouTube. Cause like, it's not worth the stress and the tilt to have to deal with the software not doing what it needs to do. Which I don't know if it's them that's doing this or TikTok. I think it's TikTok because, like I said, I don't think it's a software thing because like people have used other streaming softwares. I use OBS, but other people use like Streamlabs and stuff, and they had the same issue. They would stream for like a couple weeks, everything was fine, no violations, and all of a sudden your stuff was revoked. Now I did see that some streamers like had to apply again, and they got access for like 180 days, which I thought that was probably what I had to do, but I've been in a weird limbo space, so I have no updates about that situation other than like what I said, other than support reaching out and giving that generic response. And I don't work on the weekend, so I probably won't know anything till next week anyways, so I was surprised that support got back to me, so maybe that means they'll do something. My agency can't seem to figure out what's going on either, which is a real pain, but anyway, yeah, I don't really want to get tilted on stream whenever it disconnects, because like it's not fair to y'all. You don't have to deal with my tech issues, and like that's not really an enjoyable experience for a viewer. So I'm gonna keep these streams separate. If I do go live on like TikTok, it'll probably like be on my phone or whatever. But even then, I probably wouldn't count on it that much. So I guess we're just playing it by ear. Bringing about that, it took away from like doing my own like content that I would normally do. And I don't want that because I want to keep growing on like Twitch and YouTube. YouTube's really my baby. I've been having a lot of fun like working on stuff for YouTube. So I don't want anything to really detract from doing that, so unless I get like an update from TikTok, I think I'm mainly gonna focus back on YouTube, which was what I was doing before this all started. 60s boots. Yeah, for whatever reason, I like the white, like, retro boots, the 60s ones, because I think that fits Kyoko's character a lot. And, like, what a character wears definitely has a lot to do with, like, how their design is going to be perceived. Because I changed, like, Kyoko's design, like, a billion times, and I think I finally found one that sort of stuck with me. That said, I still kind of stuck at drawing boots, so I might go for the sketch layer again, but it is nice to, like, work on my thing. Because, like, and I've been liking, like, Mary Jane's for, like, Lucy. Because I think that's, like, classic her. They're still, like, girly and, like, floral and stuff, but, like, I feel like they have a little bit of a trickster vibe. Mary Jane shoes. And it's making me figure out how to draw shoes, I'm not gonna lie. Which I don't think I'm, like, very good at doing, but we're learning. And, like, this whole, I guess, project of mine is a learning experience, because I never released anything like this. So, there's a lot of doubt on whether it'll actually, like, amount to anything. And it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's fun. And I guess 2025 is, like, the year that I'm learning to get out of my comfort zone for a lot of things. And if I see an opportunity, before I would have been scared to do it, but I think now I'm in a good spot mentally. There are some days where it's still tough. Like the other day, I guess it was just because I was tired, but my anxiety was acting up, which tends to happen if I haven't been sleeping as much, but we worked past it, and everything is, like, good, so. All of this channel and stuff is like a learning experience. I may or may not have to mute my mic, but so far so good. This is pretty much my idea for the book cover. I'm still not sure about the colors though. I wanted to be like holding something like a heart. And I feel like there should be more books too, because obviously it's the bookkeeper's daughter. And the whole idea of the story is to be for writing. Yeah, I think I actually have to wrap up a little bit in a little bit, but yeah, I gotta take care of something, so not a super long stream, but I guess another little update to show what I've been up to. I might go live later to play a game, or we might do more art, but I wanted to pop in and do like an early stream. But maybe I'll be back later. I probably won't ping Blue Sky again, but I'll probably just go live, but I should be back in like a few hours. It's 3, so I probably will be back at like 7:30ish. But until then, I'll be back.